Feet on the ground for me right in front of me, please. Good evening, how's everyone doing? Good. So for those who don't know, my name is Tanner, and today I'm going to take you through a little team handball lesson. So how many of you have played or at least heard of team handball? A couple. So the biggest thing to remember to tell you first is that it's not the handball that you hit against the wall. It's more of a combination of basketball, soccer. So we're going to go through that with more of an emphasis on learning offensive and defensive strategies, learning when to make certain passes, when to take a shot on goal, and stuff like that. When I say 1, 2, 3, eyes on me during an activity or at all tonight, I would like you all to, if you have a ball in your hand, place it on the ground, and everyone says 1, 2, eyes on you. Okay? For safety, we're going to be running around and throwing a ball. So spatial awareness is important. Make sure you're always looking up, making sure that if you see someone in front of you, don't throw it right at them. Try and throw it to a teammate. Wait for an open passing lane. So can you all stand up, please? Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and number you all off, and when I give you a number, please hold it up so you don't forget. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 at the. Oh, is Ellen not playing? Okay. Okay. So, all right. So the first game we're going to play is a smaller version of Monkey in the Middle. So we're gonna have a lot of room in here, so make sure you have plenty of room. So we're gonna have 2 people, or 1 person on each end, and 1 person in the middle. So we'll go ahead and if I can get you 3 to go to that court, right over there. You 3 over in that area in the front, and I'll go over the boundaries. You 3 can go just on the other side of half court, and then you 2 go on this side. Actually, I'm going to put, so Sebastian, if you could go to that group, please. And Brendan, if you could go over there, please, that'd be great. Thank you. So, can you toss me a gopher ball, please? Thank you. So, if you notice, so on this court, for example, the white line on the far end, then there's another white line in the middle, another one on the other end. Like 1 person to stand in the middle of the 2 white lines, 1 person on the far end, and another person on the other end. So, and then Brendan and Sebastian, you 2 are going to be switching in every time. So, the 2 people on the outside, their goal is to keep it away from the person in the middle. The person in the middle steals it or swats the pass. Whoever threw that pass is now in the middle. Does that make sense? You want to make as many passes as possible without the person in the middle swatting or stealing the ball. So I'll take you 3. If I can have 1 person over here, please. And 1 person on half court. And 1 of you in the middle, please. Thank you. Okay. So when I hand you a ball, please don't throw it yet. So let me take that ball. Yep. And then so you 4 are going to be using one of the volleyballs. So if I can get one of you to stand in this area, middle area, please. Sebastian, if you could go over there, that'd be great. Thank you. And then Josh, are you in or are you switching out? Okay, then if you can switch in every game. Okay, so right now we're going to play for about a minute, minute and a half, and then discuss some offensive and defensive strategies. Okay, ready, go. Just passing it. We'll go over offensive and defense strategies in a minute. You make sure you can move around in those squares. Let's pass Sebastian. All right, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Thank you. So, now we're gonna go over some strategies. So how easy or difficult was it just randomly throwing the ball? Was it easier, would it be easier to have a strategy in mind? Strategy? So right now, go ahead and if you're on offense, go ahead, or if you are on the end, go ahead and discuss with the other person maybe some different strategies. You know, bounce pass, you can do a chest pass, you can overhand pass. And when you all have strategies in mind, you can go ahead and begin playing again using those strategies. Nice pass, Jaquan. Who's on the outside? There you go. That did not get. So what was your strategy on that pass?
I just thought like if I go high enough, they won't jump and get it because they're really good at that. And
okay.
I tried to fake him out by doing some like water polo stuff. But yeah, can you help me? Like I kind of suck.
Well, for now, let's go and have one person in the middle. Make it easier. So now let's try that. All right, couple more passes. All right, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. 1, 2, eyes on you. So if I get everyone back up here, please, for a minute. You can all just stay standing up because we're going to go into a new game. So now that we worked on just moving around a little bit and finding open passing lanes, now we're going to spread it out a little bit, but still keep small teams and still we're going to have two different games or two games going to the same. So this game, it's going to be 3-on-3, and the object is going to be to receive a pass in between the two cones on the sidelines. So if you start on this side, you're trying to score those cones and vice versa. And you can dribble and pass, but you can only, in team handball, you can only hold the ball for 3 seconds. So you get the ball, you need to immediately find an open passing lane, a teammate, bounce pass, chest pass, or you can dribble it. So I'm gonna go ahead and number you off, and I'm gonna try and make it a little bit different than last team's. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. So if you 3 could go on that side by those cones, please. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. Over there, please. 1, 2, and 3. Over in there. And 1, 2. Oh, okay, Ellen's not. I keep forgetting. Okay. So actually, you two can just join those two, please. And Josh, can you go grab me pennies, please? Just need 7. I forgot about the pennies. Okay, we'll do these 3. Okay, if you take 3 pennies of one color to your team, please. Okay, keep the ball on the ground, please. So if you guys can take those, thank you. Okay. So is there only, oh, this is weird. Actually, hey, Josh, Adriana, and Marissa, can you 3, we're gonna go ahead and just join and make one big game. There's not enough players to do. So we'll do 1 on one side and 2 on the other. Okay, so yeah, you two can take the pennies off. So we'll just, if you have a penny on this side, you're gonna keep it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that works. So we'll just do different color pennies versus non-pennies. So we're gonna use 1 ball. Yep. And you're gonna be trying to score into those 2 cones by passing to your teammates, dribbling, finding an open pass. If you catch the pass in the little end zone, we'll call it, that's 1 point. The team who has the most points at the end gets to pick a fitness reward for the other team. Okay? We'll give the ball to you, Lana. You may begin. So using the defense, yes. No minimum amount of passes. There's a point. Nice job, Lona. Way to dribble around the defender. Gotta get open. What? Not this one, right? No. You can keep on. Thank you. You gotta go in between the 2 cones.
Can we still play on that or not?
You can, but it's in the 2 cones.
But do we turn it over or do we play on it?
Just keep playing. You can, but I'd recommend not for more than 3 seconds. For now. That'll count.
You just throw it?
You can throw it, you can roll it, you can bounce pass it.
Oh, you don't have to catch it.
If you have to have possession of the ball in the end zone. Got to be in between the 2 cones. Okay, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. So now we're going to make it. You have to make a minimum of 3 passes before you can score. And actually, Kevin, if you can grab that green cone, please. And Jaquan, if you grab that yellow cone. We're going to spread it out to the half court line. We're keeping it there. And now you may not go behind the cones. So you have to stay in between the 4 cones playing. You have to make 3 passes before you can make an attempt to score.
So now that's the goal?
Now you can't now. Yes, you have to catch it on the sideline in between the two. So does that make sense? Anybody have any questions? Okay, you may continue. Make sure you're talking. There's a point.
Okay, chill.
Make sure you're talking with your teammates. Let's pass Jaquan. Make sure you're talking with your teammates. Know who you want to pass it to. Hey, Brendan, remember, you can also dribble.
I didn't know that.
You can also dribble and try and get around a defender. Okay, timeout please. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. So, what would be one offensive strategy, a big one that would really help? Communication. So if you see someone, if one of your teammates is turned around, let's say Sebastian is turned around and nobody's around him, yell Sebastian, make sure he's looking at you before you pass and make a pass. You can also dribble. Remember, you can dribble for no more than 3 seconds, but you can dribble to try and get around a defender. So if I could have, now we'll do, so Sebastian, Marissa, if you could take off the pennies and give them to two people on the other side, please. Thank you. All right, so now with the knowledge of communication and dribbling, let's try it again. We'll start at 0 so you can score more points. Ready, go. Gotta get rid of it. You okay, Sebastian? Somebody get open. All right, that's a turnover. Timeout, timeout. That's a turnover. Remember, no more than 3 seconds, you can hold the ball. There's a point. Hey, Lona. Remember, you can also dribble. You can also dribble, find a different passing lane if you can't find one there. All right, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and keep the pennies on if you have one. So now we're gonna do a different version of an actual team handball game. In team handball, there's a goal. We're not gonna have an actual net. We're gonna instead be using the 3 cones that you see here, as well as on the other side. So using the skills of passing and also coming up with offensive and defensive strategies, we're now gonna play a kind of sort of handball game where the objective is to knock all 3 of the cones down on the opposing side. When a cone is knocked down, the other team will get the ball. So this way one team can't just knock all 3 cones down at once. When all 3 cones are knocked down, then we'll start over. That'll be 1 win for that team. One thing to remember is we're gonna go, you cannot shoot within the key here. You can be beyond the free throw line, that's fine, but right in the middle, you cannot take a shot at goal, but you can come right here. You can be out here, and we're gonna use that. So go ahead. If I can get 1 team on that side and 1 on this side.
You have to throw it at the cone to knock it over?
Yes, the ball will be used to knock the cone over. And because we're using more space, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna say 5 seconds, and then you have to get rid of the ball. Does that sound fair? Okay. So does everyone get the objective of the game? All right. So real quick, take a minute with your team and come up with a strategy. All right, is everybody ready? You can defend inside the key, you just can't shoot in there. All right, you may begin. Yep, you can dribble it no more than 5 seconds. No, you can't be in the key. You gotta get rid of it. You okay, Adriana? Gotta get back, defense. Out of bounds. We'll go ahead and we'll give that a point if you move the cone. We're gonna count that. Make sure you're talking. There's a point. She took the shot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. We'll get you all to meet up right here. Around me, please. So with a quiet hand, what was an offensive strategy that seemed to work pretty well in either one of the games or all the games? With a quiet raise of hand, please. KP? Communication. What about defensive strategy? Adriana? Getting away. Would getting big also help? Yeah. Extending your arms, trying to get in front of a pass, block it. Okay. Body position.